Thank you so much for coming.
Hello.
Hello. Here, let's go to somewhere better so we can talk. Let's come on.
Okay. Where are we going?
Right over here. Okay. Okay. So about the Queen's decision.
Yes.
Was this just on on her own, or was it with everyone, especially you?
This was her own independent decision.
Okay.
I was
Well, I
thinking of prices. She just straight up decided no bail.
right, right. I understand that. Um, I actually wanted to get your opinion because
Mm-hmm.
I there's just been a lot of stuff that's been going on that I've heard from citizens that they're starting to doubt some of the Queen's decisions.
What do you mean?
Well, I've heard from citizens that they aren't fully confident in her ability to make decisions on her own. And look, I'm not trying to pick a fight. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm literally doing my job. I'm serving the people. And that's what I've heard. And with this new country that's formed, it it feels more apparent than ever that people are not happy. And some of them aren't even happy with the decisions that you've made.
I've made.
Well, yes, some I've heard some people, and I've heard that they don't like how you run things, and they don't like how some things have unfolded with you being at the head of it.
Hmm.
Which
In-
some citizens that have even joined this unified Polaris, they've said that they do not like how you lead.
Interesting. We're
And
aware of that.
well, I mean, yeah, and I figured as much. And that's why I wanted to talk to you with not only being out here, because then you can get a look at just how peaceful things are here. I'm not saying that this place is better. I'm just saying that maybe instead of looking at it as a act of violence or an act of defiance against us, maybe we should look at it as a self-reflecting stance. Because if our people are not happy with us, then obviously we're doing something wrong.
Hmm. Interesting point.
Which I mean, and with me being in government and with the background that I have with political views and holding political power, the main thing that you have to worry about is your people's thoughts on how you lead. Because if you mess up and if you don't address that, then it can lead to not only confusion, but it can lead to defiance, violence, even. I mean, we've seen in the past what bad leadership can do to a country.
Yeah, that's why we're not doing that. We are healing the world. That was the purpose of this empire.
Yes, I understand that. But people are not happy. And I feel like we need to address that. Not just saying, "Oh well," because some people feel like that y'all are just giving the cold shoulder to people that are agreeing with the country of unified Polaris, that you and the Queen do not lead well.
Feelings are temporary, Flash. Sometimes they'll be happy, sometimes they won't. That's just how the world works.
Okay, I'm
And
sorry. I
if it
misspoke then.
wasn't, it wasn't it's not the leadership that saddens people. It's it's just the world itself. We made this. If it wasn't for the empire, we'd all be either starved to death or frozen to death. I know you wouldn't understand because you weren't here for the days that, the early days of this new planet. I suffered heavily. And that's why one day me and Toasty actually found sheep for the first time ever after like years of searching for sheep. I decided we could change the world. And that's why I formed this empire.
Well, look, I'll say this. Just because you had a strong beginning does not mean that you can continue being strong. And just because you have a strong beginning does not mean that you will forever be making the right choices.
This empire won't last forever. That is why there will be successors. And no one lives forever, not even me. So yeah, my time will eventually come. There will be a point where I don't think straight anymore, and I'm definitely not making the right choices. But I know for sure right now, our empire is blooming. We know what we're doing. And if people have a problem, they can tell us directly.
Well, this is them telling you directly. Because remember, I'm the representation of the people. This is them telling you directly. Like I said in the very beginning, citizens have told me this. Citizens have told me their opinions.
Can you give me examples of citizens?
There are just so many that come to me that I can't just tell you that, especially because that some of them are afraid of you. Some believe that you are the person that you used to be, where if you heard something you didn't like, that you will come and hunt them down and kill them. So I cannot give you that information.
I wouldn't do that. I value human life just as much as you do.
Yes, I understand that. I do. But for my people's well-being, I cannot give you that information because they are not comfortable right now.
Hmm. Oh, they're your people. So this nation, this
No,
new nation.
no. I'm not a part of this nation at all. Now, I am peaceful with their leaders. I'm talking about the people I represent in your government, but they are my people as much as they are your people, because I represent them.
Well, I would believe you about the unhappy people part, but I can't really get a good idea unless I know who we're talking about because I know about every citizen here. And if you want me to fix it, I could go around asking what their problem is. I'm
I
unsure
think
why you think I'd kill them.
no,
I'm not that
no,
person.
no. I just told you that I don't think that. What I'm doing is making the people that I represent more comfortable because they are not comfortable giving out their information. They are not comfortable with revealing themselves right now.
That's fine. I'm just saying I can't really comply if I don't know who they are.
Okay, well I will talk to them again. I'll talk to all of the people I've talked to. And what I'll do is I'll come back to you and I'll give you the list of names that people are comfortable with. because most of them have told me they are not.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Um,
So, question: why didn't you just have the city come into the empire instead of making its own nation?
because I respect I respect the leaders of this country, and I'm peaceful with them. They are they are wanting to be themselves. They are wanting to be separate from the empire. And I respect that because they are making their own decision. I can't make that decision for them.
Okay, interesting.
Which, so, for example, my sister, Star, she's the